Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back. It's time for more Victoria 2. So I'm going to be perfectly upfront here and admit this is actually my second take of an episode. This episode I was supposed to invade Yemen, right? And everything's great about that. That's a great idea. Turns out it's awful. Not because of them having troops or anything, but because by conquering Yemen, I have to start paying a ridiculous overseas penalty cost that drove me to bankruptcy. I have to pay it. I can't, there's no slider for me not to. So I've actually had to reload this game. Overseas maintenance. As it turns out, having like 4 overseas provinces costs me like 300 because of the current price of ship parts. And I'm just like, fuck that. I got driven into bankruptcy. And was still losing money. I decided, fuck that shit, no. I have my limits. I try to play fair, but fuck that. I'm not being driven to bankruptcy by some bullshit like that. I think they need to work on that in this mod. It's a bit of a problem. Let's see. What isn't distant overseas for me, then? Sokoto looks pretty yummy. They, if I'm not mistaken, are quite populous, too, with 1.55 million. Pretty sizable. So thus, I think the first thing to do is look to get a foothold here. Alright, then I don't have really a choice, then. We're going to start with you. Oh yeah, I can't produce multiples. I was just going to have a look at the CBs. So yeah, change of plans. Looks like we're going to go cross the desert instead. Because I ain't touching Yemen with a 10-foot pole. Because it will bankrupt me. It will freaking bankrupt me. I'll like attack the Omani guys again later when the truce wears out and all that. But I ain't touching Yemen with a 10-foot pole. I ain't touching anything on that far side of the sea. Fuck that shit. Nope. It will drive you to bankruptcy, I warn you. Oh dear. And hey, we have a colonial crisis in Washington. Let's see what the teams will be. Well, it's already pretty heavily favored in the United Kingdom. France will go with the US. Galabarian menace. Russia's there. UK. I'm pretty certain it might just be World War One. Because, yeah, those two are going to go to USA. So we have France, Russia, and the US versus Britain, Austria, Prussia, and Ottomans. Well, I'm convinced this world's going to shit. Alright. We unfortunately have a long way to march. Oh no, 3.8. Infamy. Whatever shall I do? Mission to Galabar. That's fine, slow it down. So we need to get ourselves a damn foothold over here. I wanted to go after a different place. And I'm smart enough to know not to go here. Not to attack Sokoto directly. Because I would hate to find out what kind of shit they've got and how bad of a time I have reinforcing in their area. So as far as I'm concerned, this is the right way. Small, keep it simple, keep it under control. Alright, let's move. We're moving all our shit over there. We're going to attack this region. This region's good to have anyway, because later on it produces a lot of rubber. In particular, the small states here. Sokoto will just give me a pile of people to work with. And, you know, people are power. Especially when you put them on a treadmill. Anyway, where are we? Yes. I would say it is time to invade. Who are you allied with? Just to make sure I didn't fuck up massively. Benin. Alright, so nothing I should really be concerned about. I doubt they'll even pose much of a threat. We're just gonna cut to the chase and move here. Just before I do this, okay, so we outnumber them 2-1. They're at half morale. Just making sure. Invade we go. Actually gonna run out, eh? You know, I'm tempted to follow you. No, not really. As tempting as it is, I think I'd rather just send these guys in after them. Let's keep moving. And yeah, no surprise there. Let's just get everyone in. Whatever the attrition is here, it's not worse than out there, I'll say that much. Alright. So I'm pretty confident in saying I have more military might than Sokoto. Because, yeah, my army is 7. They don't even have that much. They have that much score. Yes, of course we'll extend slavery. So, right away, I want some more justification going. I want some acquire state on Sokoto. Yeah, that's probably fine. We're gonna take Tukarai, Sokat Bifra, Benin, and Biafra. Really? That'd be wise. Like, I have... I guess, Tukari. I mean, this is a pretty populous region. It's got some iron in it. That's their capital, so I can't touch it. Good, good. Get less infamy for it. Aha, army training. Don't mind if I do. Ah, there's a construction of mobile artillery. We don't care, because we have regular artillery. 6.9 infamy, that's fine by me. I'm just in time. At least now I have infamy to decay. Like, being at 0 infamy is like being at, you know, max monarch points. It's a terrible thing, don't ever do it. On the plus side, this region over here is pretty yummy looking. The Sokat menace. So, who ended up getting Washington in the end? The Brits. No surprise there. No surprise there. I mean, the combined powers of French and Russia are great and all, but not enough, anywhere enough. So I guess war justification. 93, 94, so 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. So, as much as it will break me apart, the obvious thing to do is go for Tukarai. They have 4 military. I'm not particularly impressed. We need to find their army, which should be... Damn, son, you have quite the army. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, that's a huge, huge blow against them. They have 1.71 left because of soldiers in army. Alright, you guys, I want you in half now. You guys over there. We shall now be known as an uncivilized nation. Rebel storm Cairo. Well, that's great. It was worth a try, Egypt. Yeah, those guys are roughed up. Anyway, I'm just having these guys run around to make sure they aren't hiding anything while this siege goes on. Of course, Egypt. I fully support your independence against the Ottoman Empire. Yep, I'm okay with this. Fuck you. I support Egypt, not you. Plus, I hate you anyway, because of various events. Alright, I guess we can siege up there. Move around here. Sieges. Apparently I'm not the only one beating up Sokoto here. Let's see. Oya liberation of Sokat Yoruba states. I see. Oya a score on it. Oh, well that's useful. I don't have to take that from Sokoto then later, do I? Alright, I'm pretty certain I can just, you know, this. Ignore everything else and just siege up the region that I need. It won't be long. I mean, we already have 10 on occupation. We're not even all the way through it yet, so. Kingdom of Wari. Christ, you're dumb if you're letting that occur. I'd actually love it if Wari annexed... No, this is Biafra. Never mind, that'd be bad if Wari did that. I'd prefer it if they annex these guys, that'd be great. Dahomey. Alright. Okay. And march. Really feel like I should probably burn off the Underman brigades. What are you doing anyway? Encourage clergymen, right? Carry on. Proceed. Of course, we'll extend slavery. There we are. So, we got a decent chunk of Sokoto. I like it. We're just going to burn off all the undermanned stuff at this point. In addition to this, I'm actually going to get rid of perhaps my hussars. Ooh, population 10 million. That's nice. So having super high population gets us powers? Up here, right? Yeah. Well, I thought it did, but apparently it doesn't. I don't know. Is it over here? Alright, so, what do we have left then? We've got 2 hussars. I'm tempted to get rid of them. I really am. Because as nice as they are, and as... No, actually, how powerful are they? 1.2 to 0.7? Yeah, no, fuck them. They're more expensive. They're good for sieging, but let's face it. They're just too expensive. Let's get rid of them. Alright. Because I really would like to fund education some more. I do enjoy education funding. Alright. So, allied with Oyo, that's fine. I suppose we want to go after Wari. They're allied with Sokoto, so worst that could happen is good things. Like, oh no, I get to take more land from Sokoto. Oh, the horror. I can take the Kano region. Alright, build army. Amhara and Oromo. Those are both, yeah. So, Mogadishu for Somali Swahilis. I guess these are the 2 that I'd want to build reinforce myself with. Yeah, looks right. All right. 17 of me. Oh well. All right. So we're getting a lot of stuff going here. We're gonna get naval training next, because you know, additional research points from conquering things. We have to keep conquering. If we stop conquering, we lose. So none of this counts as overseas stuff, right? Just checking. Good. I don't know. This game has now made me afraid of overseas provinces. This mod, man. Well, I don't really know if it's necessarily the mod's fault, but it's got some issues. Fortunately, we still have to walk this way, but that's fine. Alright. Encobar Lamos. That's all stuff over there. Okay. Aristocrats angered. Oh well. Back off. Alright. Almost ready? Good. Alright. We're gonna cut our way through these regions. We're just gonna absorb this, and then maybe someday absorb Ashanti and move on like this. And become powerful. Alright, Wari. Tune in next time for our war against Wari. Annex Wari. 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 Thank you everybody for watching. Wari. Wari. I don't know why I like saying that. Anyway, this has been your lovely host, Gilvin, signing off.